Two verses that have stood out to me recently are Colossians 2 verses 6 and 7. They say, "So then, just as you received Christ Jesus as Lord, continue to live your lives in him, rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith as you were taught, and overflowing with thankfulness." Overflowing with thankfulness is a really, really interesting topic. We know that in the faith, if we have our faith in God, we're called to be content in whatever situation he's put us in. We don't deserve anything after all. We deserve less than nothing. And yet, he saves us. He provides for us more than we need. And that is always worth contentment at the very least, but we are called to more than that. We're called to be overflowing with thankfulness. What does that even mean? Over the last few days, I've been trying to, whenever I'm in a stressful situation, think about overflowing with thankfulness. That's what we're called to do, overflow with thankfulness. And I found it to be really helpful. It gets me thinking, what has God provided for me? And I just start listing these things off, and it's like, wow, how could I not be overflowing with thankfulness? How could I just be, content with where I am? He's provided so much more than what we should just be content with where we're at. God has provided an insane amount, especially compared to what we deserve, right? And I found that to be really emotionally freeing. Overflowing with thankfulness. Not only to be content where we're at, but to realize that God has given us even more than that. When we overflow with thankfulness, that means to spread that thankfulness to others, to help people and spread that joy to others. People will look at that and they will wonder the reason for our peace, because peace comes with this thankfulness. The book before Colossians, Philippians 4:7, specifically says this, that if we have prayer and thanksgiving, we get peace beyond understanding. If we overflow with that thankfulness, we will have overflowing peace, and people will question that peace. They will be like, man, what is causing this in you? And that's an amazing way to lead people to Christ, is to have such overflowing thankfulness that people will question it.